Ed,
Yeah.
could you put that cam down, just put it somewhere, just to let it run. I just want to give you a hand, if you could hold this light.
Okay, is there anything on the top here?
Yeah, look. Oops.
Here, just see if we might
Hang on.
Make sure that will rest there first of all.
Should do.
But it not.
Right.
Hip. Yeah, there we go.
Right, if you cop that, just keep it on here so I can see the controls. Which is on. Can you Adam and Eve it?
No batteries? Oh, okay.
The battery's gone. I've got a spare battery in my pocket. I can probably keep this running for about one. I've got a battery, I'm not sure if it's going to work. Okay.
Oop, dropped
Yeah,
something
I
in
dropped the battery. It's by my foot.
I heard it come flipping over this
Yeah,
way.
it might have done.
There it is.
Oh crumbs, that really went, didn't it?
That's why I was pointing the camera.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Well, if you hold that, you're going to have to hold that while I get the other camera.
So you're going to have it in the tar or
Sorry?
going to do this in the tar or in here?
I was going to do it on there, yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's going to be easier, isn't it? Okay, okay, we come here in Loveline Peace. We've got this device here which you can communicate with us with if you wish to speak to us. That was quick. Was that a yes? Could you tell me your name, please? My name is Chris.
Eddie.
She's running a bit fast, I think. Can't get anything out of here. The battery's totally dead.
You only put one battery in.
Yeah, it's the only one I had spare. I'll have to go back to the car. Darn. Okay, let me go and do that.
Okie dokie. I'll be having a cool light right down to.
Yeah, don't waste that battery though.
Yeah, I'll turn this off. How do you turn it on?
You got a little flashlight.
Where do we turn it off?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the time, Ed?
Yeah.
Probably at 10:30, I should imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll stick it out for another half an hour. Right, I'll go and get these batteries.
Try and let us know that you're here in any way you can, please. Is there a gentleman by the name of John here? Or Gerald? What did you do here at the church? Did you come here to worship? Were you a priest? Or a vicar? Let us know in any way you possibly can, please. Is there any reason why you feel that you need to be here still? Is it because you love the place? Possible voice there. If that was you speaking, thank you. You love this place? Do you consider yourself a protector here? How many of you are there in the church are still here? Tommy? Try and call out to us and let us know what your name is. I'm Eddie. What was your name? Did you have a love of this church? I can fully understand if you did, because I think it's absolutely beautiful. And only seeing it as it is, just as a ruin now, sadly. But we'd love to see it in its early days.
Right. Okay, let's sort this out.
What are possible voices? I'm not sure.
Alright mate, we'll check that out. If you put that on, we'll use that instead. Right on the back. don't like chucking batteries down and leaving them.
Definitely not.
I can't get the damn things out. Down the bottom there, mate.
There is.
Oh, yeah.
Possible another voice there.
You just hold that a sec.
One sec.
I'll get it off in a sec. Oh, yeah. These are brand new batteries, so I know they're definitely going to work. Right, let's see what happens. Yeah, that's better. It's on 200 millicycles. Ah, right, okay, we're there. You ready again? Well, you might as well just hold that. Use that as a light instead of the... Yeah, I can hold that. Blurred. Okay, what we'd like to do, if anyone's prepared to speak to us, to say hello, we brought this device with us, which makes a sound that you can control and turn into words. Is there anybody here in spirit who would like to say something? My name is Chris.
I'm Eddie.
And the other man is Eddie. Is there anybody here who would like to communicate? I can't do everything, that's the problem, you can't either.
No, I can't bend. But you didn't bite though.
Okay, it's a bit difficult where we've got the camera, but it's recording. It's. Have you got the big cam?
Yeah, it's over here.
I'll just show what the rig up is so people can see it. Okay, as you can see here, it's a very tight spot. We've got the camcorder facing directly onto the ghost box with the speaker next to it. Okay, we come here in love, light and peace. Is there anybody who wishes to converse with us, to say something? Could you tell me your name, please? Is Jacob here? Okay, could you try again, please? Utilise that white noise and turn that into words. Hold that a second. Sorry, I'm going to put my glasses on. I just want to make sure we've got the right settings. Oh right, it's on FM. Yeah. Okay, it's on AM. I think that's better. Slow the sweep rate down. Okay, we've got this device. If you could use the sound to communicate with us, could you tell me your name, please? Is there anybody from the church here who would like to say something? That was a yes, wasn't it?
I don't know what that said actually.
Did you say yes? We'll turn the volume up. Oh, I'll go back to FM. Okay, if there's anybody who would like to say something, could you say so now, please? How do you feel about this beautiful building being put back into Christian worship use? Are you pleased? Is there anything you would wish to say? Someone's trying to talk. Go forward. I've slowed it right down now. It's on AM, which is medium wave. Could you say something, please? Are you happy to talk to us? We've come here in love, light and peace. We've not come here to cause you harm or offence. There's a little girl here. What's that?
Oh, could be interesting.
Could you repeat that, please? Who was that who just spoke? What's your name, please? Oh, I've got a name there.
What name's it go?
Could you repeat that, please? The voice said, "Are you ready?" And the other one said, "Hold on." Is there somebody coming to speak to us now? If so, could you tell me your name, please? Let's change the sweep rate. What do you reckon, Eddie? Faster or slower?
I would say toss a coin to say slower.
Don't like? What don't you like? You don't like us here? I'm going forward. I'm going back again. What don't you like? 350. 400 now. I've slowed it right down. I can't show the casters.
Is there any thing that you don't like? If so, what is it that you don't like?
What don't you like? My friend Eddie says, what don't you like? Is it because you don't like us to be here? Are you happy for us to be here? Yes.
Can't really hear anything.
Can you speak
untoward.
up? Oh, hang on. They're talking. It's a lady who's talking. What is your name, please? What is your name, please? You have a word, Eddie, and I'll stand there and film. It's best to
Got it?
stand back. Yeah.
Is there anything that you don't like? What is it that you don't like? What that was? Could you say that again, please? Try and say what you possibly can, please. Did you worship here? Did the vicar give you some good sermons? Did it? So the vicar gave you some good sermons, did you? Yeah, that's good. Really pleased to hear that. So, you would say that he weren't brilliant, but he was alright. That's what I heard you say, that's alright. Ooh, interesting. How did you pass the spirit? Or you would rather not say, okay? Do you live here in the village? What kind of job did you do? Did you do farm work? What is it that you did in life? Did you have a family?
I told you to leave. Did you hear that?
That's what it sounded like.
Did you tell us to leave? We're not here to cause you any disrespect. I can assure you of that. We know people have come here to do bad things. We are not here to do any of these horrible things.
We certainly are not.
Get off. Sold that after so long.
I was just wondering if there was any Irish people who worked at the church. Because it sounded Irish.
Can I just, before we continue, we've come here as visitors to this church. We haven't come here to cause you offence. And I'm a little bit upset that you might think that we're bad people and want us to leave. And just to reaffirm that, do you still want us to go? Could you answer yes or no, please?
It's an Irish voice.
Is there any Irish people here?
Oh, your battery's just run
Yeah,
out.
okay, we'll turn that one off then. I'll put it over there. What's the big light? Oh, it's not there. Oh, here it is.
What was that? What was that? But I just ran out completely.
Yeah, that's about the end of it. They don't want to talk to us, do they? They actually told us to leave.
I think so.
That's got to come off. There you go. If you put that over here, we'll put it in the bag and we'll be going very shortly. Let me just... Okay, our camera is almost finished now. We are going to go. We're very sorry that we're very sorry we've offended you if we appear to do so, because that was not our intentions. We love these ancient buildings. We love the history and the people that came to these buildings to worship. But we haven't come here to cause you harm. We haven't come here to hurt you, and I do apologise if you think that's what we're here for. So would you like us to go now? Was that yes? Did you say go? If you want us to go, could you please say so now? We'll go. Gone absolutely dead, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, we are going very, very shortly. I'm sorry to have troubled you. We didn't mean you any harm or any disrespect. But we appreciate the fact that you are prepared to talk to us, even if to tell us to go. God bless you. Thank you. Something about contact.
I have no idea.
I've no idea what you said there, but you said something about contact. But obviously you don't want to talk to us. Okay, time to go.
I've got cut round the side here and I'll be with you in a while.
I've just got to finish off when you're ready and then we'll disappear. Did you hear something crash over there?
Crash?
Yeah. Oh, there's something moved, like a gate or something.
Didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
Listen, quickly go around the side.
Okay, mate. Sorry you folks have felt this way, but as I say, we didn't come here to cause you offence. I sincerely mean that. Okay, Ed, I'm going to do a closing speech. Are you ready?
Yep. Indeed.
Still interesting though. Is there what shit? Can you just brush me down?
What about to say?
Cheers, mate. I just leant up against that wall and I just picked up all kinds of crap.
It's got to come off very easy. The best, I think.
Yeah, okay. Right, okay. Let's get this bit done. It's a bit bright, that. I'm going to do it with this light and see how we get on. I'll put that one behind. Oh, it's still too bright, isn't it? Yeah, if you stand next to me here, yeah, it's looking a bit too... Let me turn this on. The other light's better, isn't it? Okay, move over a bit. Okay, we've come to the end of our evening session here. We did make contact with the ghost box, as you heard, but as we're talking to you now at this time of night, they certainly made it known to us that they didn't want to communicate with us, and I believe one voice told us to go. We picked up a female voice, and I think Eddie thought you heard an Irish voice there.
That's what it sounded like to me, Irish.
Which could possibly be. I mean, although this was a Protestant church after the Reformation, of course, not all Irish are Catholic, so there's certainly Irish Protestants, so it could have been an Irish Protestant.
Could be.
Or it could have been an Irish Catholic that was working there, who knows? We don't honestly know. But it was certainly interesting. It's not a horrible church to be in. It's a very pleasant church. It's a very gentle place.
Very.
But clearly the people here didn't want to talk. And we did get responses on the ghost box, which we thought was quite meaningful. But we're going to accede to their requests and we're going to close down. And of course we're going back home to Essex and for Eddie, Suffolk.
Indeed.
So it's a 2.5 hour journey for me to get back home again. But it's been worthwhile. I've certainly enjoyed being here tonight. It's a beautiful place to be. And certainly back in the Broadlands district yet again. Impressions, Eddie?
It's been interesting,
Oh, hang on.
I mean, say.
Sorry.
It's been interesting.
I'll start again.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight's certainly been very interesting. We've had a session walking around the church with a camcorder. Certainly looks quite eerie, doesn't it, Eddie, at night? Very, very eerie.
Indeed.
And Eddie's had his camera running into the old mortuary, as it was known. We're not sure what we've got there. Eddie's got to check that.
We just have to wait and see.
We never saw anything unusual on the night cam, did we?
Well, apart from
Bats. Yeah, there's been bats
and
around.
moths.
And moths. And little bugs. Little
Yep.
bugs.
Indeed.
But we had a ghost box session and we certainly had some meaningful responses, but quite clearly the people here asked us to go. They didn't want us to stay, as you probably heard, and we've obviously decided to accede to their wishes. There's been a lot of bad things that have happened here, which we explained earlier, with the door to the tower being booted in, and apparently the church ruins being used to shoot goth porn.
Yeah, sadly.
Sadly. So whoever is responsible for that is completely and utterly reprehensible. And of course this has a knock-on effect to the spiritual presences
That is
within the
problem.
church.
That is the problem.
So when they see people from this world abusing their world, it's quite understandable, isn't it, that they're not prepared to communicate. But overall, it's been a beautiful place to be. I've thoroughly enjoyed my time here. Looking forward now to a 2.5 hour journey. I've got to drop Eddie off, and Eddie lives on the Suffolk-Norfolk border at Brandon. And from Brandon, I've got to drive through Bury St Edmunds and back home to Essex yet again.
Indeed.
Anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed it. Any last words, Eddie?
Yeah, it's been sort of a bit on the quiet side compared to the last one. But it's been nice. I mean, so the place is just beautiful. Nothing nasty. It's
Not
just
at all.
been straightforward right the way through. I think what spirit people we've got here are extremely nice. So, although we've been told to go home a few times, I don't think they sort of mean anything nasty or anything like that at all.
No, I think
So-
it's, yeah, I think that, I've got to respect their wishes and,
Yeah, indeed.
as much as we enjoy communicating with spirit and picking up interesting results on the ghost box or on night cam, we've also got to bear in mind that the people that are laid here to rest have laid here to rest by their choice for eternity, and we've got to respect those wishes.
Absolutely.
So, on that note, I'm going to say good night.